Hi guys, what's up? Cece back with another video, and for today's video we are going to talk about all the ways that I'm going to keep myself organized for 2024. So hey girl, hey, what's up? If it's your first time watching, hello. My name is Cece. For those of you who don't know, we talk about productivity, our corporate careers, and just all around how to be a badass woman on this channel. So if that is something you're interested in, I would love for you to stay tuned and join the family. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on TikTok as well. I would love to have you. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to talk to you about the 6 ways that I choose to organize my life, and I'm choosing to organize my life for 2024. So I grow and evolve every year, and every year there seems to be different ways that I want to organize my life. It just all goes according to what works the best for my life and how I'm feeling at the moment. Sometimes I'll switch up my organization system completely in the middle of the year just because I'm not feeling as inspired by it as I was at the beginning. It's totally okay. All right. It's totally okay to switch things up, to change your mind. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever gets you through the day, girl, you do it. So let's jump into tool number 1. It's Google Calendar. I feel like everybody uses Google Calendar or some version of a Google Calendar system, like an Apple Calendar or something like that. I like Google Calendar personally. I have Google Cal separated into a personal and a work bucket. I have 2 different Google Calendar accounts. So the one account for work, I use it strictly for work. I use it for all of my meetings and all of my Zoom meetings and everything. Everything goes into that Google Calendar for work. However, for personal, I don't use Google Calendar as much as I feel like I should be. So I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm not a full-time entrepreneur, right? So I'm not sitting at home all day making my own schedule. I have a traditional 9 to 5, as you guys know. And so, you know, me blocking off time like during my 9 to 5 on my personal Google Calendar just doesn't make sense for me because I'm in the same place every single Monday through Friday. So it just doesn't make sense for me. However, there are certain recurring meetings that I'll put on my Google Calendar, such as my husband and I do we call a relationship 101 bi-weekly, where we sit down, we talk about how we think our relationship is going. We do like a little quick exercise, all of that good stuff, right? So that goes onto my personal Google Calendar. And so I can remind us every other Sunday when we're supposed to be doing our meeting. We also have like money meetings and budget meetings and stuff like that, and that comes up weekly, and we put that on the calendar recurring as well, so that can also remind us when we're supposed to be sitting down and talking about the things that we need to talk about. So those are the only things that go on my Google Calendar. I put nothing else there. Everything else goes on another calendar that I'll show you. The second tool I use to organize another part of my life, which would be my workouts and such, is this guy right here. Any type of workout log would do, but I use this one. I get it from Amazon. It's super cheap. It's like $7, and I write out all of my workouts in this little book. So this has my workouts. I can keep my maxes and just all of that in here, and it's just so simple and easy. It's not to track food, it is strictly to track my workouts. So I can look back. This is from July 7th, and I can see the exact workout that I did, how many reps, how many sets, and all of that. You guys know the gym has become a big part of my life, so having everything all in one book, I keep this in my gym bag, and I'm just able to keep track of what I do in the gym. Some people like to be digital. I am kind of a half and half girl, so I like to do some things digital, and then other things I like to keep on paper, and this is just something that I like to keep on paper. My gym log helps keep my workouts organized, and I love this little book so much. Speaking of workouts, let's take a little field trip. Okay, so speaking of workouts, I'm sure this is something you guys have seen me talk about before if you've been watching, but this is just another little calendar. I will link it down below. I've been using this calendar for years. It has 2 months on one page, and basically I just track the workouts that I do on here by writing which gym I went to and what body part I worked on or how many miles I worked. So for the gym, I go to a lifting gym where I lift weights. So I'll do a full body workout, an upper body workout, a lower body workout, and I'll just write that on here. So I'll write the name of the gym and I'll write full body, the name of the gym, upper body. And then I also go to Orange Theory twice a week. So with Orange Theory, I like to track my miles. So I'll say OTF, like yesterday, 2.34 miles. And that's all I track on here. And then at the end of the year, I love to tally up my numbers. So for 2023, I did 201 workouts. So I like to see at the end of the year just how many workouts I'm doing, and I like to challenge myself every year to do more and more workouts. So last year was 201. Who knows what we'll do this year, but just really excited to see what my workout life has in store. All right, so here's another part of my organization system that I know you guys have seen before. This is what I affectionately call my command center. I post up my goals here. I post up my vision board. I post my content calendar. There's so much on this board that I will go through and show you guys, but this just makes me so happy looking at it. I've been doing this method for maybe the past 2 or 3 years, and I tweak it a little bit every single year, and this is definitely my favorite by far. All right, so just giving you guys a little close up. You all have seen this board in depth. I showed you this in one of my last vlogs. I'll link it, but I showed you how I kind of put it together and what I did. These are just all of my goals that I like to keep on the board, along with my phrase of the year: abundance, productivity, and growth. I have my vision board as well as a list for my low buy that I'm doing in 2024. So everything is there. It's visible. If I ever lose my way, I just gotta look up from my desk, and here are all the things that I plan on doing this year. Then if we move it over just a tad bit, this is where my calendars lie. So I have my social media calendars here. These are one of my content calendars. I also keep another copy somewhere else, but these are my content calendars, and I can easily see what videos I need to be filming, editing, yada yada. I also have a family calendar here with just different dates. So if the kids have dentist appointments, or if I have dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, sports games, stuff like that, I put that all on this calendar so the entire family can see it and know what's coming up. And then I also have just a social schedule. So I try to stick to a schedule for Instagram, for TikTok, for my YouTube channels. And so this schedule just stays up here and helps me, stay on track. So this is my command center. Everything that I need is up here, and like I said, it just makes my life so much easier. Takes a little bit of time to set up, but it's well worth it once you get the system in place. The next tool that I use to organize my life is my weekly planner. This is my weekly planner. It doubles as my to-do list, and it just makes life so much more simple for me. So having monthly AIs are great, having weekly AIs are great, but having those daily AIs or action items, that's what really keeps the train moving with everything that I have to get done. So this is my planner Bible here. I don't have a traditional planner like I used to, where I will plan out my months, my weeks, my years all on paper. I don't do that anymore. It just became so overwhelming. So I stopped doing that last year and started focusing just on my weeks. And I love this planner. I've shown this to you guys before, but I love this planner so much. It's so cheap. I get it from Amazon. I think it's less than $10. And you just have your weekly plan. So you have a to-do list, you have a top priority, a low priority, a follow-up box for anything you need to follow up on. You can write notes. It has a habit tracker, and then it breaks down your week into days. So Monday through Sunday sitting here, and you can break down all of the things that were on your weekly to-do list. You can break it down into days so you can get things done by day. This has helped me stay so organized and just stay so productive because I have my to-do list and my weekly overarching to-do list sitting right in front of me. I think it's one thing to have a daily to-do list, but to be able to have it in one where I have my weekly to-dos and then I can break those down by day helps so much. I'm about halfway done with this planner, but this is, I'll show you guys just a normal week spread. This is from September. So this is just a normal week spread. It's nothing fancy. We're not using stickers no more, anything like that. I do use my highlighters, but it's really nothing fancy. It's very simple and easy. I can put the videos that I have to film and edit on here. My habit tracker gets filled in. My different daily to-dos and AIs are in there, and it's just so helpful and keeps me on track. I'll link this little planner down below, but this is my baby. And the last tool that I use to keep me on track is, of course, Notion. You guys know how I feel about Notion. I have done a full-on Notion tour on my channel just in one of the last videos. So if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. But my Notion it's really been a great tool for long-term goal setting and planning. And so I have my monthly kind of to-dos and monthly goals and intentions in there, and my yearly goals and intentions in there. I keep recipes in Notion. I keep track of my spending in Notion for my low buy for 2024. I keep track of the books that I've read throughout the year, and it just helps keep everything in one database, in one place, and I don't have to go searching for all of my stuff in different places. It's so nice. A lot of the stuff that's on this command center up here, that stuff is in Notion as well, because I told you guys, I like to see my goals. I like to come in here every day and see them, but it's also nice to have them digitized, because when I'm out and about, Notion transfers from my desktop to my laptop, to my phone, to my iPad. So anything that I have with me, I have all my goals with me. I have my content calendar with me, and I have all of that stuff placed in Notion. So I just go in there and I update it every week. I kind of keep it sitting on my personal computer over here while I'm working throughout the day, but I go in and I update it every week, make any changes that I need to make, check anything off that I need to check off, and it's just so helpful having that like sitting in front of me. So Notion has been a game changer for me over the past, I think I've been using it for about 7-8 months, and Notion has just been an amazing game changer. I do have a link below for you to sign up for Notion if you have not. There's also a template link to my Notion template that I use to organize my life, so definitely check that out. But you guys, that is it. Those are these 6 tools I use to organize my life. Those tools are definitely the vehicle that I'm going to use to help me get all of my goals accomplished in 2024. And I'm so excited. I was thinking about doing like a day in the life of my organization system and showing you guys how I use these planners and tools and databases on a daily and weekly basis. So if that is something you're interested in, let me know down below. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was informative and entertaining for you, and I think that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.